Bear with me a moment. Gonna go over the other blog. Hey, who the hell did this? Oh, whoop your ass. You piece of frickin' junk. What are you doing? Ooh. 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 Haha. Second blog thing that we gotta go over today with the Maura Murray case. And, Jesus. It's like the other one. This is mind-boggling, but this is from a good person, unlike the other one, which I think we will find out, and we will all agree on one thing. And this one's gonna show you some things that about web pages being made and being fake. Bad troll. Now, all this came out in 2014. So I don't know how I missed it, or when I actually, I can't say when I typed in her name that I saw this, but when I typed in Mr. Alden Olson's name, this came up. You had to scroll down a bit. But what a cover of a story this one has. Now, like I say, this is the one I was speaking of, that before I even looked at this, I was coming up with my own stuff. And back in 2014, this person happened to be, I'm signed in up there. I must have signed into this. Oh, that's my blog. I have a blog too, but I only wrote one blog. But a new look at one of the North County's coldest cases. Now, like I say, I don't know who wrote this, but contact author. Huh? Why is he in here? James. Wait a minute. Let me see it. Nope, I guess that is the author. This is the author? Very, very interesting. That's the same one I went on the Facebook in my other video, and that did not come up. In the link that was shared, nothing. So contact author James Renner. Submit a tip. Cast of characters, document. Oh, she get down here, down the rabbit hole. This is all that's what's in it. So I don't know what this guy is doing. But, this is, like I said, a very interesting blog. What is this? That's the, Who Are They Junior .magazine.org. I wonder if that's the one. I don't know who did this. But other than that, it's contact author James Renner. That's it. I don't know. It's very difficult. So I don't know what's... I mean, this thing goes on. So, after 2014, blog after 2014, bad troll update. Who are you? I live a major announcement in midnight. March 11th, February 2013. I don't know. My search for Amy Nadrolovic's killer. I gotta look into this stuff. I didn't look at all this. The Charlie Project disappeared. So, I mean, yeah, this is very bizarre, and I don't know what the hell this picture is But, let's get into this and show you what this supposedly person and who the hell knows who the hell it is. But reports make mistakes. Actually, they make mistakes all the time, but sometimes they make biggish one. The fellow sending me threatening and angry emails appears not to have been John Haley. Sorry, John. Let me explain step by step. The night of April 1st, I redirected the audience of this blog to my personal website in order to try to discover who it was who has been sending me threatening messages under the name of Aaron Schwartz. These messages began to my address family. The same thing happened to Sam Ledyard, prompting him to shut down his blog. One of the people who responded did so using IP in New Hampshire. I spy everywhere. The email was also used here. And it goes to show, I'm a private detective working as parents of Maura Murray, and I also very interested in the cases of Molly and Harley and other girls as well. I'm mostly interested in the description of the guy as well as what he was wearing. I would also interest in the color of the car as well as model if you can remember. Please and email me if you can help. Thank you very much, John. So, sending this email to, I don't know if it's this guy here. That appeared to be the comment section in the article related to the Molly Bish case. Once again, Molly Bish. Related to the Molly Bish case, so...
Is Mama in the bathroom?
Excuse the interruption. So the section is, as I looked down, there was articles or sections down below that might have this, but I didn't see Molly Bish yet. But whoever's doing these blogs, Molly Bish is a goddamn... Molly Bish? Yep. Which the 112 Dirtbag claims in one of his blogs that I've saved. I believe I still have. Yes, I do. I screenshot it, stating him and his brother had a friend that was supposedly knew Molly Bish. And these guys are all creepy like this, huh? Wait until you get further down in this. Molly Bish case, which some believe may be connected to Maura, as Bish disappeared not from where Maura, sorry, I keep saying that. Maura went to college. Which where ain't, I mean, it's in the vicinity of that, but it's not close. It is not close. It is a distance. But detective, I'm assuming Columbo is the monkey used by John on topics. Alright, Columbo. Alright, who's the wisecracker that's using the Columbo? Peter Falk. Detective Columbo is the moniker also used by John on topics. This is funny. That's exactly who I think of. Peter Falk in the TV hit show Columbo. I used to watch that all the time too. But to use it in this only goes to show what they're doing with this article and making it all just a friggin' gimmick. You know, at first when I read this, I thought it was someone sincere. But now that I'm going through it thoroughly and I, read in some of it, and now that I'm starting to see this kind of stupid stuff, yeah, Columbo, huh? Someone using the Detective Columbo. Remember that, Peter Falk. I got you, whoever you are doing this article. A follow-up email from the person clearly wanted me to believe this person was John Haley, a PI I interviewed who did a bit of work on Maura's case and showed interest in the Bish case as well. Now, I don't know if this is the guy, but could be fake. And he's calling it fake. How many more fake pages are coming up throughout this crap? And that's what turns out Detective Columbo is actually John Wolfman Smith, a New Hampshire carney from Clark's Trading Post. Whenever Wolfman posts, Aaron Schwartz is not far behind either on topics or this blog. Over on Facebook, Wolfman and Alden Olson are pretty tight. Olson, you may recall, was the creep who taunted Maura's family on the anniversary of her disappearance. Olson also posted a video on YouTube, showed pictures of my 4-year-old son playing in my front yard. Well, that right there got me too. I did read that. So that being said, who's stalking this person? So this could be someone sincere, and but is somehow involved. And if this person's getting it, now I don't even know, like I say, if it's a goddamn woman or a man. Now, if it's a woman, it makes sense. But if this damn Olsen showed pictures of my 4-year-old son playing in my front yard, see what I mean? Stalker. Stalker Olsen. And or a video. Yeah, see what I mean? A video with pictures in it. So you know damn well this guy has got a lot of time on his hands. It's also worth noting that the second term that comes up when you search Wolfman email address on Google is this. Have you ever had to masturbate quietly and yeah. Alright, this Wolfman, and if this Olsen, and if this is the Wolfman, Olsen, I'm about to wonder if this is the guy that was the friend of Olsen and his brother back when Molly Bish came up missing. As they're saying it, this guy is tight with him. Think about it. And in the Molly Bish case, or better yet, Martha Moxley case, there was that skankle masturbating. So this was a thing back in the day. Peeping Tomin, stroking the old monkey. Yeah, what did I say earlier in my last video? You know, these little dirty men that they get turned down by women because they're little peepees. Huh? Is that why you got turned down? Because you're little peepees? So you got to go off and do other things to satisfy your satisfaction, huh? And what better way than stalking? And I'm about to wonder if this is a woman writing this. But in the beginning, like I said, it sounded like it was. And then it goes into details of, they sound sketchy, but now they sound sincere. And they're being stalked. I didn't really read the beginning. I got into the half of them. Yeah, like I said, I was trying to just go through it quickly. But important finding out what happened to Maura Murray. All this, of course, is very distracting to what's really important of all this masturbating and stupid shit coming up. It's all, got to do with just throwing more stuff in, throwing more dirt in, so everybody takes that controversy and looks at something else. This person's having fun with this, I can tell you that right now. But this needed to be addressed before the trolls overran the comment section of this blog, which should serve to generate leads and not further somewhere agenda. So you know what? As far as I'm concerned, the trolls coming up, I bet you if the people that are going around murdering, raping, killing, and doing stuff like this, like Olsen, got probably 20 friggin' website pages, and he And this other guy and other people like this could be the trolls. That's right, because they don't want to get caught up in their mess. Huh? Think of that. Think of that. And they had shut the comments off, but they turned it back on. Welcome to comment, though I will be deleting any threatening or attacking posts. I guess this person's getting that kind of stuff. Of course, posting stuff like this and throwing names out there and putting a wrench in the machine too and breaking it up. That's right, you're exposing people. People don't like that. Posted by James Renner. Let's get back to the case now, please. Well, alright, then it's James Renner now. I guess he's the writer. But he's the one that did that other thing, and it came up blank. Don't exist. So what is he doing? Let me go down here real quick and see if this is posted by James Renner. Or James Renner could be the 112 dirtbag, or this other guy, Secret Page. That's right. How many times are they gonna throw the wrench in the machine to break it? So everybody thinks, oh, this guy's getting harassed too. This guy's getting harassed too, and think of this. But in the beginning, it sounded sketchy to me. If you go back to the beginning of this, and then all of a sudden he makes it look like he's a victim. So if I'm thinking when I first started this, it's someone's sincere, but then it don't sound sincere, but it goes back to sincere. All right? Bear with me. That only means that sicko is running the page. Maybe the sicko is running this page and trying to make it look good. Because they want to, you know what this is for? To get other ideas or from people or see if anybody knows anything else. And this is their way of getting themselves back on track, on getting into the crowd. Like to say, you know, there's a murder victim. Where's the murderer? And the murderer can be right there in the friggin' crowd, just standing there, watching the excitement as they like to do. Just like this, set right here, watch everybody throw nasty comments, oh this and that. But this man attacked me too, he's recording my child on the front lawn, and think about it. This is a friggin' mind game play. This is almost like jigsaw stuff, but without the, you know, without the crazy booby trap set on a person. But you gotta use your mind to get through the craziness, to get to the end, to find your killer. It's going to take me some time to get through all the information that came in last night. I have a couple people helping me track back these IPs. I'm assuming most of these are kind, quiet, helpful readers who make the blog what it is, but there are some who have been threatening, and there are a possibility that Maura herself or the person who caused her harm checked in last night. If you can help condense some of these locations, that would be help. Also, there are locations below you think we should be particularly interested in. The most interest so far is someone checking in from Wichita using multiple proxies. Here are some cities which people were reading the site midnight last night whose IPs were logged in. I don't get this, how this person can do this, but well, I don't really expect this. One IP from threatening email led back to the Manchester area and connected to an address by Detective Columbo, aka John Wolfman, even though he was using the name Dennis. Now you see. Now we're getting into this, these different IPs, these different websites, these different names, these different people. What do you think they were doing to Maura Murray? Huh? Common sense. The answers are right here. So everybody here, as you can see, Maine, New Hampshire, California, we'll stick out of them out because Yeah, Mass. You got New Hampshire there. You got Mass. Now, these are the people throughout the towns of the state in New Hampshire, all looking into this case, I guess, leaving comments and so forth. Posted by James Renner. Guys, I've got finally I've got a family, a wife, 2 kids. Over the last few days, as comments as this blog have gotten angrier and more threatening. I've been backed into a corner. They've all but hijacked the comments section of blog meant to find Maura Murray, or at least to find what happened to her. These commenters, are hiding behind the enormity of the internet and threatening my family. On WordPress, there's a plugin you can use which logs IPs of those visiting your site. And with white pages, you can find address and name, find locations with IP. I needed comments from Manchester, Hanson, Weymouth, and they all dropped by tonight. But there's another reason I did this too. If Maura is being held like those women in Cleveland, I thought it likely the person responsible would drop by, or hey, maybe Maura herself. So I'd like to be we'll be logging the IPs and send them all New Hampshire cold case tomorrow. Perhaps it will kick up some new leads. So while this person really got themselves involved in this case, and this, I believe, I don't know how you do this on the internet, but if these are IPs or something that you can send to, and there's Cincinnati, Mass, Cincinnati, I believe that is. No, that's Russia, or whatever that is. Pennsylvania, I don't know why he'd be sending stuff like this. Maine, there is a New Hampshire there, one. Some interesting things I noticed. Someone in Chelsea is very interested in this announcement. There's someone in Perth, Australia. I don't know where the friggin' Australia be coming up. How are you going to get over here? Or how are you even going to search something if you're friggin' halfway across the country? To the threatening comments, now would be a good time to apologize, but it would be real name. But to do it with your real name for once. To my constant readers, my apologies for this ruse. Hopefully it will be worthwhile. I will get comments running again soon. Major announcement. Coming at midnight over at my official site. Now this person here, the rabbit hole, is claiming this is Maura Murray. Take a good look at that. And I don't think so. I'm guessing this is a long shot, but I'm going to post out of abundance of caution. After a day that saw Maura Murray Facebook page, monitor Tony Kilman quickly deleted his sock puppet accounts. A suit reader found this video of a flash mob with Kilman posted on YouTube. There's a woman who appears in the video, some believe resembles Maura, or what she may look like, a little older, heavier, which I believe is this girl is out there talking about. That I can tell you right now with my photographic memory and what I could see, that is not her. And maybe I'm going to take a screenshot right now and do some detailing in the face. And it goes on to say, the official Maura Murray Facebook page is being catfished. And I don't know why they're calling catfishing, but catfishing is fucking women or men looking for gullible, dumb, rich people taking their money. Not running a stupid Facebook page to find missing people. So I don't know why they use catfished. There's something odd with this main monitor over the official Maura Murray Facebook page. It appears a family spokesman, Helena Dwyer, has been duped, and the page is being controlled by an anonymous person with an unknown agenda. calls himself Tony Kilman. If that's the kid right there, his Facebook profile is here. Wait, here too, he has a few. So this person's telling me he has a few. They're looking right now. According to his profile, he is in a relationship with Casey Sloan, a young man from Boston. Here's Casey's profile, which explains that he works for the NSA. Except wait, the profile is fake. Created with photos pulled from Sloan's real account, which I won't link here. Sloan is actually involved in New England politics. So here we go with the fake pages, like I said, and this was what I was saying in my last video. When I thought about, fake web pages and fake luring dating pages, and if this is all here now, even a fake page for her disappearance, what do you think was going on when she was out there on the internet and looking into new boyfriends or having troubles with her boyfriend they said she was, and all of a sudden maybe start talking, chit-chatting, and then who's in the library that she's at the Amherst College? Mr. Alden Olson. Still got access. Seen her one day and claims he saw her sitting across from him and blah, 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 blah. And then you got that fake Maura Murray page is Maura Murray Loves Me. So who is this? 22-mile, wait a minute. Kilman claims to be from Manchester, New Hampshire area. Hometown is prolific posters on topics. Who attacks anyone suggesting that Maura is still alive. May still be alive. Manchester is also within 23-mile ping radius of the mysterious phone caller right here who called Maura's phone the day she went missing. Mysterious phone caller. So here's another subject that was not in any of the other articles that I covered, but it's right here. Someone mysteriously phone called her. Could it have been the one she was getting the wine and the booze for, looking for rooms out in the mountain? Huh? Right. Who's luring her in for a date? Who's giving her the satisfaction she needed because her boyfriend was, so I would say 300 miles away or 3,000 miles away in another frickin' state, as she's talking on the phone with him but saying, I need to, What's this? The day she went missing in New Hampshire. The term for posting as someone you are not online is catfishing. No, catfishing is the rich. You see that on Dr. Phil all the time. Guys and women losing all this money, sending it across the friggin' seas, mind you. Hundreds of thousands of dollars because this person loves them. This ain't cash fishing. This is called luring and, it ain't catfishing. This is called stalking and luring. The bait. Not cast fishing, but the bait. To kill him. It's a serial killer, or it's a killer. And you can just imagine how many more of this. Now it brings to the question of, did Molly Bish get sucked in and stalked and found and trolled on by some sick, demented freak? But it's all right here, as whatever this person did for this, or how they got involved with this, or was involved with it, or whatever. We were going reading through this, and supposedly they got a lot of info here. Identities on for purposes unknown. I appear that Helen has given access to official Maura's Facebook page, the person who is creating false identities online for purposes unknown. You know what, anybody can take a face off and screenshot it, just like I did right now, and put up a face and make a page. Everybody can do it for free. So it's not surprising that Maura got lured into something very sinister. And this person knows an awful lot. And whoever it is, the authorities and the Maura family should find out is really dealing with, especially given the connection to the mystery caller from the day Maura disappeared. Facebook pages for both Tony Kilman's and Casey Sloan were taken down hours after this post was published. So, that's right. This person is constantly checking the internet, constantly looking into what's being put up on this case or any other case. And readers also point out that Tony Kilman, who worked for hotels in the Dover area around the time Maura's disappearance. Dover area? I don't get that, because where the hell's Dover? I don't believe is near Western Mass. I'll have to look into that. With the Manchester, New Hampshire connection, I will be surprised if this case, if the same person is politically spamming the topics pages dedicated to Maura's disappearance. Whoever it is, they were able to bullshit their way into moderating the family's official page. Right here. Maura was lured in. And if they got onto this, as they say, and took control of whatever the hell it is, who else is he doing it to? Think about it. I said it before I read this. And a lot of people, I guess, haven't found this yet. Anyone working in the journalism in the last few years has noted the rise of the anonymous troll, the frequent online commenter who hides behind anonymity and though tosses cheap pot shots at the writer, or just uses forum to talk about how they believe Jews are taking over the world, or Obama is to blame for everything is wrong with society. So I'm going to end it here. That being said, the trolls, the people behind the scenes of fake pages, and I believe Maura was lured in on a fake page now because of this. That's right. And if, I noticed, and my wife's been saying it a lot, she didn't want a Facebook page, but my son made one, and, she goes on and check things and da-da-da. But people she knows on her Facebook, and she's been telling me a lot lately, a lot of them's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking pages. I have people on my pages that got 1, 2, 3, 4, changing them around, making more pages. My son went and made 3 pages for himself. Don't know why. Why you need more than 1 page? That's just ludicrous. So whoever this is knows what they're doing. Sneaking around and prowling. Sneaking around and creeping. You rotten SOB. And luring in vulnerable women. So that being said, till that next video, be safe, take care, and this ends down here anyways. But then again, this Kilman banned me from that page when I posted about recent sightings. So I don't know, this Kilman is a fakeness, but whoever runs it banned this frickin' person. Yeah, someone don't want to be known. Someone's hiding behind there, and I already know. I didn't know what's going on, you fake bastard. You think you're smart. But where this is coming out now, and there's a lot of stuff going around and swirling in the tornado, and there's more fake pages, yeah, I know what you're doing. And you lured her in, didn't you? And you found out where she was going, too. And you took her, you killed her, and you buried her. I don't think she's alive. I think she was taken far away, or even them spaces that are shown in videos that I have up. She could be dismembered and buried. Think about it. What's really going on around here? And why are they letting murderers roam free? Yeah, got you, boy. I know what you're doing. This right here explains what you're doing. You're gonna get it. Stupid cops need to investigate more on this stuff. They really do. And if I follow that wiring all the way back to that computer, boy, someone gonna get their head out of their ass and do the right thing. Stop following these fake pages. See where they come from. And that could happen too. Stop fooling around and farting around and being stupid, police. Out.